south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, what a matchup. So much tradition being set to be battled here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there for the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practiced into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Downfield. He's got a man. That's right. And they get this one across the 55 with the first play down. A gain there of 12 yards and first down for the Bears. They defer to one. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. But a teammate comes in and just scoops it up. Almost like it's like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And then avoids the turnover. And they're going to bring the Big Ten in across the formation left. It's third down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
More the man in motion. Third and long, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This is what you got to do against a quarterback like him. You got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter. Once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Take it right on the 30. It's a 49-yard line. 30 yards return. Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey to about the 35, second down. This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, they're going to force turnovers. 3 of them back. Being able to take the ball, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Second down, right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Giving 40 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 30. You look at this Bears defense. It's quite a unit. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this group. The top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league is not going to worry about it. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever performs on the QB, it easily put it to the top 5. Who you put on them? He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right there. Man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
These guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Take a look at this play later because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the gun guard or the offensive lineman through that hole. Let's build this play early.
Yeah, because it didn't even get to the end of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, but it's a benefit to responsibility there. That means they read it fast and diagnosed it and knocked him down in a hurry.
Makes his way forward here with just 3 yards on the play, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough one because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's go over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means a punt the ball likely on third down. That's what you're looking for when you're the defense.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. It's now throw. Going on the drive. That's what he definitely normally catches for them. And here's Trent Gill on the punt. Nice return, 12 yards. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. Very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CBG see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Essentially took me to the nautical side. I'm going to try and keep up because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are first and legs for them. Now, if they can put a couple, get the 5-5, many men start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop it right at the line.
Sure, why you let that man get behind you like that?
Whatsoever. Second and 10. The Niners in 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football never comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind.
Let's go, and down he goes. T.J. Edwards from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. And the Bears in the nickel. They'll wait there to die. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Now back to throw.
Come on with that bullshit, man.
Yeah, that was
not easy one to hold on to. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. We're scoreless after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Read option, this is White. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Fields going to keep it running right. And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And a short gain down to about the 33. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Daniil Hunter able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
3rd and 8. Here's Fields. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. This is White on the screen. And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this first half and got saved, but no such saving here. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and as a coach and as a teammate, you're hoping that he learned from the first one. There was a lesson there. But obviously, he doesn't have enough focus in order to lose it a second time. That simply can't happen if you're trying to win a game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. On the return is Jones, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
On 1st down, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Fields throwing again. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Running out of the gun with White. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
On first down, it's Fields. Here's White. They set up the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Fields' throw complete there to Moore. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go. 3:19. It's there.
A final shot before the break. Fields looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jones on the return. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They keep it on the ground. White again. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Herbert is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Fields going to hold on to it. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Herbert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fighting off the defender. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Herbert once more. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
A give left side here for Herbert. We're down to the 41. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Moore, the man in motion.
Mike spot 4.
On second down, here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
57 I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Back to throw. Fields. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Moore, the man in motion. Throwing again is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Mevis knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL and team.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
White will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
3rd and 5. And now an audible here into something else.
Watch 18. 18's the mark. Target. Mike 18.
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Jones on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they won.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
To throw is Fields. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
White.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Once again, it's White, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rashad White with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good, and the lead is now 24. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 66 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. Back to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Second down and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Bears, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them